What's up, everybody? We're back.
Yes, we are.
We look a little more put together right now. We are getting ready to head out to a grand opening event that I was actually invited to.
Private event. Exclusive. Don't let her
God.
be humble. Don't let her be humble, guys. Tell them where. Tell them where.
We're going to the...
Maison.
Oh my God, he doing
It's
it.
Maison.
It's the Maison Francis
Maison.
Kurkdjian.
Get his name right.
Oh my God.
Look, if he signed you, you better say that name right. Maison Francis.
Maison Francis Kurkdjian grand opening event. They have a fragrance boutique that has opened in the River Oaks district. I actually happened to be working in the area and I saw it next door to a store that I was working in. And I was like, what is this? I've never seen this. When did this open? And I happened to go in and the manager that was there, she was super helpful, super sweet. I ended up getting a body oil to match one of my perfumes that I actually have, which I love. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's 742. Let me get it right. Which is kind of like a powdery, very soft, everyday fragrance that I absolutely love. I am a big collector of Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances. Unfortunately, my poor husband, MFK.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm a huge collector and I have a lot of different fragrances. Unfortunately, poor Nick, he can't handle majority of them because of his poor allergies. So I'm actually surprised that he's handling this one very well. It's one of my more subtle ones. You would know this brand because of the famous Baccarat. This is the brand that makes that fragrance.
That's the most common.
Yeah, it's the most common one, which I
can't tell I've
actually
done
own.
my research.
Of course you did. It's the most common one. I actually own it. It's very unisex. Nick can wear it if he wants to as well.
They actually have quite a few unisex
a lot of their fragrances are actually unisex.
A lot of people don't know they have about at least 20 fragrances that they've come out with. So
yeah,
it's not just Baccarat.
Exactly. So switch it up, y'all. Switch it up. You don't always gotta smell like Baccarat, okay?
Go explore. Maison,
yes, but I'm super excited that I was invited to this event. I think they're gonna offer champagne and little hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that.
Appreciate the +1. I think there's gonna be some music.
Yeah,
too.
they offered a +1. I'm sure they're gonna have a DJ or something. That I don't know. They didn't tell me if they're gonna have a DJ. I'm sure they're gonna have
in 1,000 feet.
Cello.
Use the left lane to turn left.
It's very French. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's what I don't really know what to expect, so I'm not going in with any super high expectations. Again, y'all know I've worked in retail forever.
Turn left on Chasewood Park.
I know how grand openings and events go when you're getting a store open, and normally it's because they've reached out to clients, people that have purchased in the store, which I have, to invite you in and probably just get you to buy more stuff. That is not my goal to be shopping, to go in and buy any more fragrances, even though I do have 2 that I have my eye on.
Maison, holla at her.
Yeah. I have my eye on it. I got the samples of them the last time I was there. But if you know, these fragrances are not cheap unless you buy their mini or their travel size bottles. But they have more than just fragrances, y'all. There's candles, which I'm also obsessed with. There's body washes. I mentioned the oil that I bought that I pair with my fragrance. There's so many other things that you can actually purchase from this fragrance brand. So anyways, I could talk y'all head off about it, but I'm really excited to be a part of this grand opening. They also don't have many of their brick and mortar locations. I think there's only 2 other ones, which is somewhere in LA and another one in Miami.
Atlanta also.
Is Atlanta? Okay, so then this will be, I'm going to assume, their 4th location that they've opened here in Houston.
I think they recently had one open in Atlanta.
Yeah, they're brand new. Now, granted, not the ones that are opening in the department stores. I'm talking specifically the ones that are standalone locations.
They're straight up location in Atlanta.
Clearly, Mr. Research over here did more research than me, but anyways. So we'll see y'all in a minute. We got a little bit of a drive, and then we'll take y'all along.
Yeah, take y'all along. So shout out to Jazz again.
In half a mile.
For the invite.
Turn left on Tomball Parkway front.
We're gonna have fun. So y'all get to come along with us and see what the grand opening is like.
Yeah.
All right.
So see y'all there.
Huh?
I thought you might see a roll frog.
Oh. You excited?
Yeah. Yes.
You got the gimbal out.
Hurry.
Celebrity for the day. Hold on.
Hey, staring at your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah, talking out shit that you done been through. Yeah, say that you a and girl, me too.
Yeah. Walking up. Okay, I see a little McLaren outside. Jasmine got us coming to the rich event, so we stopping by over here, right outside of Dior, which makes sense, cause I believe oh yeah, it's Cartier. I know Maison Francis is got a deal with Dior, so you can actually get, you know, their fragrances with Dior, which makes sense why it's so close. You didn't even know I might have to go in here and get me a paddock, or should I get a Rollie? Which one? Little Von Cleave across the street.
I've been waiting for this for so long. Love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just wanna say goodnight and slow. Now here we are, driving around town.
My name is James. I'm the Senior Director of Training and Retail Excellence for Maison Francis Kurkdjian. We are standing in the very first boutique in River Oaks. The first boutique to open in North America was in Miami. The second one in Houston. So you can see the beautiful architecture. It's inspired by the city of Paris. From the work in the sandstone to the display of product that we have here. It's our opening event right now. We're giving all of our friends and our family and our neighbors a really important deep dive in Louvre season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love this.
He does this often.
I love.
Hi, my name is Samaria, and we're here at Maison Francis Kurkdjian Boutique. Please come and visit us here in the River Oaks District and come and try some Rouge 540.
Yes, come and shop with us. Come and shop with her here. This boutique is absolutely amazing. It's gorgeous. You will be blown away once you make it in, and the experience that you're gonna have.
Chef's kiss. Yes.
And look for you.
And for me, because I'm able to help you the best and get that best profile going for you.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Hey y'all, we just wrapped up the Maison Francis Kurkdjian.
Maison.
Oh my god.
And guess what? In there they were saying Maison the whole time. Maison Francis
Maison Francis Kurkdjian.
And my middle name. One of them.
Oh my god, here you go. Anyways, we just wrapped up our time at the boutique, and it was very crowded. It was a lot of people shopping and making their purchases, and there was little light dessert bites and champagne flowing.
Water,
Nick and I had some sparkling water. Very, very nice. Just, it was a lot of people.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people. This is not my first time in this boutique. I will tell y'all, when I went, it was the most calm and zen experience that you can have when it comes to fragrance. And that honestly is one of the key benefits of actually shopping at this location and at an actual fragrance boutique. So
Yeah.
what do you think, Nick?
So, you know, I was asking her what makes it unique and what is the, you know, some of the benefits. I also had to say the guy, James. He is from Maison Francis up in New York.
Yeah, he's a
Phenomenal.
trainer in retail excellence.
Yes. And he was absolutely excellent. If you bump into him in one of the boutiques or one of the stores around the country, He will definitely take care of you. Very, very, very knowledgeable.
Yes.
I wasn't really, well, I'm not gonna say I wasn't educated. When you go into the mall and somebody's just like stopping you at a thing like, hey, smell this, or have you tried this? They're not really explaining to you why. They don't tell you anything to compare it to so you can kind of understand, because when you put on your fragrance, you want to be able to feel like it is not just the same thing you wear to everything, because different fragrances equal different types of events. And one of the biggest things that stood out to me, well, one of the benefits that the local rep was mentioning was that once you walk in versus walking into a Saks or walking into a Macy's or whatever it is, people are going in there to shop for all these other different things. So now you have a more unique experience. You have somebody that's going to be dedicated one-on-one with you at the boutique to also get to know you, get to know your personality, get to know the things that you do, and can kind of custom pick a fragrance for you or even your events. So that, I think, is one of the biggest benefits. So for instance, I like 2 fragrances, but instantly as I smelled it, I was like, okay, this equals suit. This equals guys' night or date night, or you just hanging out, leather couch.
More casual.
You know, something like that. Versus, hey, this is more fresh, this, that, you probably have this and that type of setting. So that is one of the biggest benefits, I think, about going into the boutique. For one, you're going in there specifically for that. Or again, we got married last year, as you guys know, and Jasmine wanted to wear certain fragrances, but she didn't know how that would affect me. Because I'm pretty sensitive when it comes to my allergies, at least when it comes to certain scents. So had we been able to go into something like that, you'd have a better experience versus going into one of the big department stores where they're more so kind of just telling you, hey, try this because it smells good versus why.
Yeah, and you know, it was like, it's a 50-50. So not to discourage anybody from going into like your Saks or your Neiman's where you would really find this brand. It's just a 50-50 chance that you actually get someone that's going to really cater to your needs versus just trying to like, this one, you just need this one. This one smells good. Just buy this. Right, because
really
like at the end of the day, those perfumes are not cheap. They're not. If you're a person that's really into fragrances, you know when you're looking for a really good fragrance, you're going to spend around $200 to even the $400 range. And then that depends on the brand, the fragrance, and then even the size bottles that you get. And I know with the Maison Francis Kurkdjian, those bottles, like I know they come in like travel sizes, they come in a medium size, which those are the sizes I prefer because I have an extensive perfume collection. And then they have the jumbo ones. I know the jumbo ones are like $400 or $500 something dollars. And then the kind of medium size ones, which are more common for people to buy, I think they're like in the $300, maybe I think between $300 and $400 depending on the actual fragrance, because I don't believe they're all the same prices. I don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but
you know, one other thing, I don't, you know, not to cut you off, but one other thing, I'm not sure if the people who work in the department stores are only selling one particular brand. And I do think that when they niche down, that they become way more knowledgeable on that particular scent or that brand. And for instance, again, where it's not like them asking me, what are you into? What do you like? Do you like woodsy? This, that, like, that doesn't really make sense. You tell somebody that doesn't know what bergamot is, bergamot, they're gonna be like, what? So all I did was explain to him what kind of happens to me. He's like, okay, well, try this. Try this. I think these 2 would work for you. They don't have any this, that, blah, 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 versus giving me this brand, that brand, this brand, that brand, and I just can't smell
and then
anything.
at that point you can't smell anything.
Exactly.
Because you've smelled too much. Or I will say I am so bad at this, like instead of actually going into a store to smell it, I will like blind purchase. And I will tell you, I've bought some perfumes that I saw on like another influencer on social media that they're like, oh my God, this smells so good. And I'm like, okay, I need that. If they're saying it smells good, I'm gonna get it. And I've done that and it don't smell that good. At least for me. At least I don't like it. And then you end up getting stuck with fragrances like that. So yeah. It
was an extremely pleasant experience. Again, if you're really looking for fragrance that is specific to Maison Francis, then this is definitely, you know, go to the boutique. There's only one in Miami and one in Houston right now. If you're in the Houston area, definitely go check them out, especially if you're looking for that, because the service is immaculate. the one-on-one experience, which is really what you're looking for, is going to be amazing. So highly recommend.
Yes, 100%. Like I said, my first experience in the boutique was like, it was amazing. And I ended up purchasing the 724 body oil to pair with my actual fragrance, which I absolutely adore. And it's actually engraved. I don't know if you knew. It says Mrs. on it.
Did not know.
Yeah, and it's a complimentary thing that they do. All right, y'all. I am so happy y'all were able to come along with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you add some comments down below. Let us know if you have any Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances in our comments. Oh my God, he got the abbreviation. If you have one of the fragrances, let us know down below in the comments. And then until next time, make sure y'all continue to like and subscribe. Also, turn on your notifications if you want to know about any new videos so that you can get alerts. And we will see y'all next time.
Peace.